Hello, I'm Kiki. I run a Soulful Life channel. First of all, this video is not about how to get a job in the UK. There are many videos online about how to apply jobs, prepare your CVs, or ace interviews. But I realized there are not many personal videos that tell you how to stay mentally strong and emotionally calm during unemployment, especially those long, uncertain periods. As an immigrant in the UK, we all know in this current job market, it is really difficult to find work unless you have specialized industry skills or work in a high demand field or are in a academic research. So we moved to a foreign country with big dreams to work in an office or in a role that related to our degree or experience. But before getting there, most of us go through quite a struggle behind the scene. For some people, it is short and lucky, but for others, it is painfully long. And I was part of that second group. After finishing my degree, it took almost 8 months for me to return to the industry. But as I said, this video is not about how to get a job, how I got the job. It is about to share tips to survive through these hard times. So I hope by sharing these tips from this video, you will find something useful, something that eases your pain, even just a little, during those times. Number 1, keep applying, but limit your social media. Let's be honest, we're not saints. When we are struggling, it is really difficult to be genuinely happy for others when we see their achievements online. Even though we keep reminding ourselves not to compare our journey with someone else's, it still happens subconsciously. So when we are in a vulnerable mental state, that comparison can quietly eat away at our confidence. So less scrolling, more protecting our peace. 2, make yourself busy, productively busy. Keep yourself busy doing things that help your future. In my case, as a content producer, I started this YouTube channel. I improved my editing skills from the very basic level. And also, I sharpened my existing industry skills and tried to learn new things along the way. Doing all of this helped me rebuild my belief in myself, and it also reminded me that I still had value, even without a job title. And when you're busy improving yourself, you simply have less time to spiral into negative thoughts or low self-esteem. 3, treat your daily life as part of your job research. Let's say you are an animator, but you're currently working as a retail assistant. That doesn't mean you failed. Just shift your perspective. Use that job to improve your other interpersonal skills like communication, people management, or client service. And also be curious about your workplace because you never know where your ideas or opportunities might come from. When I worked at a cafe with very few customers, I stood behind the counter for many hours, doing almost nothing. So I practiced my interview answers by saying them out loud and recording myself. And I also improved my storytelling and crafted my answers with more examples by using the STAR method. So I might probably look strange talking to myself if someone was watching me on CCTV, but I know what to prioritize. 4, write everything down, journal it. Even if your days feel like repetitive or unproductive, write things down. Write what upsets you, what makes you happy, what makes you jealous. Be honest, like talking to a close friend or confiding in a priest. By doing this, it lets you trace your days back, check your updates, and see what you've achieved, even if it is something small. I also kept an Excel sheet of every job I applied for. It was a long list, but whenever I received a rejection email or didn't pass an interview, just by seeing that list made me feel proud. It reminded me that I was moving forward, even it didn't feel like it. 5, stay positive. Choose positive people. I know it is hard, but it's really important. When things are tough, your mind can be triggered even by the smaller things. So if you're alone, watch positive YouTube videos or listen to the podcasts about stories of people who stood once exactly where you are now. Surround yourself with people who encourage you or people in the same situation as you. But if they get higher, don't be discouraged. Their success doesn't block yours. Sometimes it can even bring positive energy closer to you. It is much easier said than done, I know, but if you're going through this right now, please remember, this phase will pass and your dream job will come in its own time. See you in my next video. Bye.